Hi there, I'm John, aka Graffiti, and I'm a 3D environment artist in the games industry. This video series shows my approach to environment art creation with the ArtStation challenge brief Beyond Human. Each video is a live stream capture and doesn't contain any music. I suggest putting some on, increasing the speed of the videos and playing them in the background while doing some of your own work. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want to see me create environment art live, please tune into my Twitch channel. You can also follow me on social media. Enjoy! Yeah. Windows, cool. So, get these windows in next. So on that Windows, was it all? There it goes. I'm on the Wi-Fi, it won't stretch that far. And also I haven't got enough plug sockets in my room to put in a TP link, so unfortunately I can't do that much about it at the moment. You get chocolate, let's go cable. Yeah, I've always gone cable in the past, it's not an option at the moment. Cut out on the part about the screw, which has the one in the stock and then loading. I'll tell you what, Major, if you can hang on for an hour, we'll go through it on screen after that, and then it'll be easier for me to edit the video when I put these on YouTube. If that's okay. And when I say put on YouTube, I say put on YouTube at the end of this competition, because I ain't got any time yet. Do you ever bother with instances? Where is your YouTube? It's sort of exists at the moment, but there's nothing on it. It's the same username, just punch that into YouTube and you'll get it. Nothing happens. Let's have a look. See if I can get the link. Yeah, so it's here, but literally nothing is on it at the moment, and it's got my old branding, so I wouldn't bother subscribing or anything yet. Unity seems okay with it. Yes, so in Modo I have instanced in the past. Hello, MetaNerb. I have used it in the past, but that was quite a while ago, and since then I haven't really used it in terms of getting from Modo to Unreal. So I'm kind of just sticking with what I know for the moment. But what I am doing is I am just UVing one part and then duplicating it across and all over the rest with all the UVs sat on top of each other, which I know is a bit of a workaround at the moment, as in not using instances, but I'm quite happy, quite content with doing that, just because in my mind it's then done and it's all peachy. Should have done before doing all this was, where are those bits? Goes at the top. Windowsill, oh of course there's no space. So with these bits, grab all these, orientate them. But it depends on what I'm making. Windows, nothing. How is this? Anything repeating this? You said you were called to YouTube the first time I met you. Thought you were popular. Yes and no. Someone told me that I should use the Restream tool, which is a very good point, to be fair. I should use that, but I keep forgetting, / by the time I come round to doing work, I actually am more bothered about the work rather than the restream. I think what it'll be is one of those things that when this competition is done, I can look into, you know, upgrading the stream a bit more, just making it a bit more professional. The problem with anything I found is you can, you know, think about having all your branding and such, you know, sorted before you start. And that's great, but starting is the main thing, and the branding will come after. Yeah, so it's on my things to do list. It's just that things to do list is a bit long at the moment, and it's not going to get any shorter anytime soon. But thanks for sticking with it, Sasho, for so long. Definitely appreciate it. Makes working a bit easier when other people are working at the same time. And Angel, you were incredible last time, just for your UE4 knowledge. Leave that in, like we did with the other one. And as far as popular is concerned, back then I don't think I was barely off the ground, I think, in terms of people who actually watched or followed. Yeah, I mean, I've got a consistent, well, not consistent, but ever since I started this competition, the consistency has gone up. Hopefully in time, if the internet improves, then it'll go up further, but right now we're in pretty good state in terms of people who turn up, you know, for each one. So that's done. These are all separate, but that's fine. Cool. Right, now to get this UV'd. Sorry, not UV'd, but you know, scaled out. Right, so first of all, let's get this going. Perfect. Right, so these to be a little out of whack at the moment. Something like so. Yep. quite square. This doesn't. Save that before it crashes. Your stream lags. By the way, yeah, it just freezes. Yeah, video and sometimes video and audio. Yep. Consistent 2 people. Yes, Angel and Major, you have been pretty consistent so far. I do appreciate it. Can't move if you say that. Talk more. Explain to people what you are doing. All I hear is your keyboard taps and clicking, and also some groups. Yeah, you have to take them in some way. It's unwrapping though. I pack that, looks handy. I always seem to mess up my line maps in Unreal. Gandhi. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Sasho. I might put a disclaimer just on the bottom, you know, of that grey bit that you see, just because, yes, I do explain stuff sometimes, not all the time, I know, but like Angel is saying, there's not very much I can do about explaining UVs, just because otherwise it would just be like, and now I'm unwrapping this bit, and now I'm unwrapping this bit, and now I'm unwrapping this bit. And yeah, maybe people want to hear that, but it's also, I think it's also up to people if they want to ask why I'm doing things, why I'm choosing to use Modo, why I'm unwrapping in this way. A bit like how MetaNerb came in. He's never been in before, I don't think, or at least not to my knowledge, or never voiced, again, not to my knowledge, and just outright asked why I wasn't instancing, and I like that. I think, like, if you're watching streams, then that's a really good thing. The unfortunate thing is, because the nature of what I'm doing is I do have to concentrate a little bit, and so I am going to miss a few things, and I suppose, yes, the internet doesn't help with that because it doesn't make it very stable for you. Okay, right, I think we're getting somewhere now. This needs to come out a bit. Great, okay. Oh, yes, it's not there yet, so this is now out of whack. Okay, so this and this can come in, no, go out, so that these match up. Something like that. Oh, I mean, it's close, but And you probably could say I'm putting a bit too much effort into this bit, but it means that hopefully I won't have to come back. Oh, to be honest, you're never going to see that. So far away, sod it. So we need to move this over here, and then we need to duplicate all of these. And I want to get rid of that. Yes, that's right. Now these are pushed back. Now I wonder why that is. What if I... It's on the extension, isn't it? It just cuts more into the room, which is fine. If it doesn't, yeah, I think it's fine. Extension. Right, what's going on? It's unwrapping there. Yep, sorry, iPad typo. I've only been here since uni hosted you a couple of weeks. Yeah, I think that was only last week. So yeah, I appreciate it. iPad, that just dies most of the time. I've got a tutorial vid on UVs if anyone wants it. Just shove it on that, the tutorial thread, Angel, on the Discord. Well, there are more popular 3D artists on Twitch. You could see them and ask them what they do. More than you to have that much people if you aren't really about the view count. Only some people will stay, the ones who know stuff and are interested or involved in the same thing as you. It's about bacon yours, but the UV info is quite useful. I always think how would I make the object out of cardboard helps when it comes to UVs. Yeah. I used to get a thrill out of unwrapping, not a thrill, but it's quite a nice little puzzle. But then as time goes on, you realise that UVs aren't really that important, especially with today's tech. So generally you can tile a lot of things, but getting the UVs looking half decent in the first place is the key to that. And Sasha, yeah, it's interesting. I actually met Unicorn Dev at BAFTA and introduced myself. And basically said, "Are you the Unicorn Dev?" And she was very nice, and she gave me some pointers on some stuff, which was great. And I did explain to her that the reason I was doing it, or starting to do it, was because I wanted to motivate myself into doing more work at home and devoting actual time to it. And I forgot, why does Modo always, move these? I just want to, I'm moving you in Z. I mean, in X. Don't be Maya, don't switch it. Yeah, I mean, everyone likes to know that they're doing something right, and the more people who stick around, you kind of get the impression that you are doing it right. So yeah, I mean, viewpoint count is, is a thing to me. I don't think it ever won't be, but it's kind of like when you look at me versus, say, other people at the moment, it's kind of like, well, I wasn't there when they first started, and some of them weren't even doing 3D creative stuff. They started by just doing streaming games, and that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I haven't got time to play. Well, I don't like playing PC games anyway, just because I spend my whole day in front of one. I'd love to start by streaming games, but I would say that they would have built some of their audience by just, doing that. And the other thing is, yes, I think people want to see certain things, and my plan of action for, has this moved these? No. For going forward after this competition is to do focus sessions. So we do a month we focus on how we might do foliage, or we might tackle doing mechanical objects, or what's the best way of, getting a fast tile and texture out, or you know, that kind of thing. And I want to do monthly things on that, and then hopefully engage a bit more with the Discord in suggestions for focuses in the future. Because the other thing is, yes, I want to help people, but I've got to do some learning myself, and I also have to think about me in terms of my portfolio and what I want to be putting out there. And ideally I want to be making things on Twitch which will be in my portfolio that people can then see the work in progress of. So unfortunately I won't bend to the will of the crowd, you know, too much, but it is good to know what people want to learn, and I'm all for that. I suppose right now I really knew I needed to do more Unreal work, especially in lighting. So I am doing this competition in hopefully to get a bit better at that. And finally, this is all sod in UV'd. Oh, brilliant. So the base, where does this go? That goes to there. Right, what I might do is I might separate these, because then the extension will be its own separate thing. Yeah, that's fine. Right, and then this, I want to just mirror it. Cool. Shit. Right, hold on. What's this? So you said you found UVing therapeutic. Yeah, I would agree with that. You met to call him EGX Reza Elias. I think I remember tweeting about that. You versus me. I have no consistent viewers. Which, in your comments right now, you have 1+. Yeah, but if you have more people, you'll meet people who might be better, who might teach you, might inspire you, also start start tutorials, people will come rather than you just doing your... Yeah, no, I agree with that, but the most important thing is you do a lot of streaming. The person who streams every day for a long time, even though he isn't that good, he gets more and more viewers because he does it often. To talk with people, some even talk back, wow, and say doing or why, and the chance to meet people increases by being in the stream and being consistent. Yeah, you are intent. I can't really stream though, got quite the cold. I think I've started to get a cold. It's going through the intake. Yeah, I mean, Sasha, I completely agree, but there's not much I can do about, people. Oh, what did you say? Yeah, I mean, if people are better than me, I'm sure there are people who are better than me. I don't doubt that for a second. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a given, really. And I'd love for people who are better than me to come in and say, you're doing it the wrong way, I think you should do it like this, because I want to improve. Of course I do. What else did you say? Yeah, and I think starting tutorials is a good thing as well, but the other problem is that I have, which maybe you don't get if you're not in work, or depending on whether you're in work or what your company, who your company is that I have to get approval on certain, like on tutorials and whether I make money out of them or not, which kind of doesn't help when you just want to make something. I think the other thing as well is time. You say that, people are popular because they stream a lot. Yeah, I'm sure they are. But for me, I have a full-time job and my partner lives in a different city. I only have so much free time to do this kind of thing. So yes, it might be good to stream more, or maybe even do one more stream session, but right now, twice a week for 3 hours a week, for 3 hours each, we're probably going to go over at this rate, is about all I can manage in terms of streaming. Maybe in the future we'll pick up, but yeah, thank you MetaNerb, it's quality not quantity. Right now I just don't have enough time to devote to streaming. Yeah, and the chance to meet people increases, and I get that by doing it more. Yeah, I understand that, but I think my biggest surges in people actually watching, if they choose to watch the stream, is Dynasty publicised me on his channel, and Unicorn Dev publicised me on her channel, and they auto-host me, and I haven't met Dynasty, but I've met some of his friends, and I have met Uni, and I do check Uni out when I can, and she comes on here when she can, and I appreciate it. They don't have to, and they don't even have to host me, but I must have made some sort of a good impression, or just been kind of constantly tweeting when I'm streaming and that kind of thing, to kind of, for them to remember that I have this going on. So maybe, hopefully, by them auto-hosting me, I'll get a few more viewers. Also, I think it was MetaNerb you were saying, or I think it was you, or it could have been Action if he's still about, she, is that they found me through ArtStation, and because I'm the only environment one at the moment, there's a load of character streams but not environment streams, so it's kind of like, so I'm doing something that not a lot of people are doing, so if they choose they can come along that way. So it's sort of, I'm doing as much as I can with the tools I can in the time limit I can, and that's fine. It's fine, like you saying what I can do to improve, and that's great. But only I know really what I can do with what the time I have. And for me, I've been doing this for, how long have I been doing this? Since the end of February was my first one, and I feel like I'm doing okay. So in 6 months, is that? No, 7 months? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I started with, 0 followers, and now I've got, I don't know, 60, something like that. Just shy of 60. Yeah, so I'm happy. Yeah. Actually, I might extend this building so it's the same. Slip UVs, you beast. And that way I can put these alleyways in. That didn't do uniform, did it? Cool. Cool. And then I need to go back. And I need to scale these. Come on. Slip the UVs on this. And what's this? Maybe 3 should do it. 3. No, not bad. Cool. And then hopefully, yep, those have been slipped, so that's fine. Yeah. And then on this beast, these have been slipped too. Although I would like it if they were separated out. These don't seem to be the same size. Right, Brill, and we can cut this, paste it. Shit. Let's save it first. Building base, X, building exterior, paste, Brill. And then that's the extension. Should seem pretty. And the glass is the last thing I want to change, which might work better if I move these. And this means that I can unwrap these. Oh, come on brain. Using what we used before. And same with these. Okay, so those are all them. we go. And then this means now we can, when we have a glass texture and have maybe some sort of dust on the glass, or you know, where it's dirty in the corners, these are all mapped to the same space, so it will be consistent bit from window to window. Let's just match these up. Cool, and then we can then copy, paste this. What's the best way of doing this? Great, and that's that, and then hopefully these will all line up. If I select them would help. Yes, although they are slightly over. Which is better. Cool. Let's build in a glass. Excellent. So, just took us best part of 3 hours to do one building. Yay! Fuck. But let's change that so it's green, so it's done. And then I want to assign all of these the correct materials. So I want this as glass. And we want this as, we'll do this one first. So we want brick. Concrete. And then, so let's hide them. All paper, hide them. Then and we need to move that class up as well, but we want this as concrete, like that, and then we want this as wood, and the glass we just want to move up so it sits better. Cool. That hasn't affected any of them, so that's good. They're all on glass. and we want, so the exterior, they should all have correct material, and then here we want all these as concrete. We want this as brick. Okay, I've missed a lot. Well, quality comes with quality, especially in RBS. Quality is better, but you need consistently, always, no matter what, expensive materials, good internet. Got some beer to get. I could got some in the mini fridge, but no, mini fridge those days. Too much YouTube videos. Had it for years, you know. There you go. That's a fair point, Major. You know, what was I gonna say? Well, quality comes with quantity for you, especially in art. Surely you start with like less quantity because you're starting out, but you're pushing the quality. I mean, it wouldn't be very helpful if I had a load of like 20 just really crap images, because then no one would want to see that or see the making of it. And you say you need consistency. Well, I try and stream twice a week at the same time each week, and I do notify if there's going to be an error. You know, I can't make it, much like how like Unicorn and Dynasty notify their followers. And then in terms of what you call it, microphone, I've got a Blue Yeti, which I sort of wish I didn't purchase, because it's quite a lot of money for something that this headset could just do the same, if not better, this headset that is. But I couldn't resell it, so I'm stuck with it. What's this? Concrete. And then easy way for this is to just do this. What you call it? Webcam. It's really old, but for me, for the screen real estate it takes up, I don't think it's an issue, and I don't think anyone's complained with it's been an issue so far. This should be easier to select on here. And then I'm just trying to, the internet I can't really do anything about. Like, it won't drop out now, the internet, hopefully, because my housemates have gone to bed, so they're not streaming anything either. So maybe I should move my time slot back by an hour, so I have more, stream health is good later on, but then that's eaten into my sleep time and when I get up for work tomorrow. So it's kind of, I get your point, it could be better, but again, I have to say my point is that I can't, I'm doing, what I can with what I have. We'd say here, It's getting quite political in the conversation in the chat. Oh, lovely UVs. Look at them. Look at them in all their glory. Right, I'm feeling like shit. Not like shit, but something's fucked up here. Damn it, so close. Cool. That's better. Everything is mirrored. So that could be one modular piece now, which is quite cool. Right. Save that, and we will export these as 2013 FBXs and into exports. So if we go into my exports now, oh come on, I hate you Windows sometimes, where's the freaking thing? So they have not come out. Why is that? Why have they not come out? Is it because they're in a group? That shouldn't matter. Export, separate files. Yes. Into the exports folder, select folder. Something hasn't worked there. Let's put that on the base. Typical. This works in other things, but not for this one. Are these all zeroed out? Yes. All got UVs. Maybe let's save this. Save a new version. Let's update the UVs. Whoa. Right, well, that fucked up. What if UV constraints? That should be fine. Yeah. Okay, I haven't got that. No boundaries are currently selected. Ooh, that's quite good. Oh, I didn't know you could do it that way in this program. Brill, so is that Brill? Oh, that's so good. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So all of this is smooth. Oh, that is fantastic. That saved me a lot of work. Brill, use that in the future. Right, save. Right. You can't, it's that simple. Yeah, we ain't paying you shit, so you don't owe us anything, yeah. Showing a small light wants to do hours for example. I think you know it, but people don't watch your stream that much. They either listen to it or switch from time to time. It's not about us. It makes them, then he probably wants to make something out of it, like help people stream for fun. Bridge or no, I haven't got bridge because this is an Modo 11. Oh, major. Yeah, well, I am doing it for fun, and I am doing it. I'm not looking to get anything out of it. Yeah, so it is what it is. And why the piss isn't this working? Oh, this is so annoying. So that'll just save the entire thing, which I don't want. Oh my god. I just hate it how some things work and then you do them again and they don't work. And there's no explanation for it. Yes, I want them as separate layers. Unless there's something going wrong in my settings. So, save as save these, save smoothness, save all this, FPX default. Okay, well that seems right. So if we give this a go again. God damn it. Right, can't faff about with this forever, so we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Well, maybe we should just call it building A. Doesn't really matter. So that might be better. Cool. Super dark. And now we can import those three, sorry. Shit, collision, forgot about that. Yes, auto-generate the collision. So how do you couple with is Fangle Tech. Trying out Modo 11 theta try once you start getting things in engine savers time saver. I already tried it. Yes, it would have Metal Nerve, it would have been quite a good idea to do that with Unreal Bridge. But they've changed a few things in Modo 11 and I'm not used to it, and I don't really want to have to faff trying to get the hang of it again. Is this not... Oh, is this not open the right level? Don't save. There we go. Right, sorry, wrong level opens, but not the end of the world. Skipo, no close there, worth trying out any time. Skipo, I've meant the closed one, and the one with the ears. Just able to select and click to boot things backwards and forwards. I can crash. Yeah, I've heard through some other people that it's a bit temperamental. Modo 11, which doesn't, fill me with with hope, because I know in the past Modo has been subject to crashes quite often. Hey look, they're in and UV'd. You can see where it's stretching, but generally that's pretty consistent. Oh, I'm happy with that. He's happy with that. Yeah. So now I can just slap a texture on that and hopefully it should work, which is fantastic. Yeah, bit into the ground, but yeah, that is great. So what I might do now is just grab all those pipes and export them, because that'll be one quick and easy thing done tonight. And then I might call it a day. And I might just separate maybe just separate a lot of it assets out for the moment. So I want Modo again. Actually, I might spend some time working out why why those exports weren't working off the air, because that is really annoying. Cool, so we've got all our pipes, although we need to UV unwrap all of them. So probably the best way of doing that is to do them one by one. And I need the density cube. And I want this to look at textile density. And I need to take it back on. Brill. Oh god. Okay, so there's no in there. Right, now what I might do is I might make these bits separate. I might make connecting them a bit easier. Although it's up under everything. Yeah, just leave it. Ooh, keep it on. Just leave. Yes, that's it. Okay, so these bend around all over the place. Oh, and there's the first crash. To sort lovely. Did someone say pipes? Yeah. That's the DM of his dungeon. Yeah, hold the phone. So UV cylinders, Modo. I've been doing it old school. I've sent so much. Angle and rip and stitch. No, it's all about UV peeler until it crashes. What is kind of song would work? Yeah, understandable. I'll take a minute tomorrow if I've got some time. Well, you probably won't because I've sent you a lot of things. Jesus. Just a touch about having a hard time. I'll try to sort it out and find a way. So in demand, Helio. Like we all are. Right, back to this. Actually, maybe the pipes is a bad idea, but hopefully it won't crash this time. If that's the ground, then let's definitely take these off. Oh, they already are separate. Cool. I think that's it then. If we just made them separate, then that'll work better. Peel from the back, rectangle, make it it freaking ginormous. And change the texel density. Turn that back on. Get my cube back. Wherever that is. Select this again. Something like that. And rotate. Excellent. Save. Next. So it was this one, and it had a bit at the bottom that we don't need. And right, so let's see what happens to this. Might be easier if we select, to peel it from there. Did that do it? That might have done it. It did something. It's not bad, it only broke off on one, which I can live with. Seriously, Angel, you need to do it with a peeler. It's peeler followed by rectangle, and it's just, look at that, perfect. And then we just scale it out. And of course we need to change it to that. Whoa. And just need to, turn it upside down so we can actually read what's going on. Maybe a bit smaller. That looks about right. And this will all be, nicely unwrapped. Yeah, we've got some, weirdness going on, but I doubt you're going to notice that from down here. And if we do, we just adjust it, we just relax them. Which should be quite an easy fix. Peel, rectangle. Oh shit. Rotate. Move the cube. The cube. Brilliant. Now that this isn't crashing, it's a lot faster. Right, what's going on? To give the UP logo tomorrow, I told you, dude. Famous last words. Is it some sort of cyber disposal type game? All those pipes, look. It's quick and easy. Oh, I feel so popular. I am one of the cool. What messes with it until high school? This can start buying stocks to experiment and then use the way to roll up his walk-ups and let's say suck on that. From gambling, yeah, gambling on the stock market, best way. This is more fun. It's actually the truth. Well, sometimes it's short-term high risk as well. basically, if you don't keep an eye on it, it can go to shit quite quickly on the stock market. Sure, for all my slot machines, so yeah. Maybe you could try some short YouTube tutorial on Pixel Fondue and plug your stream. Yeah, I could do that. That'd be pretty good. I kind of get the feeling that most people know the stuff I'm doing, which I know. Yeah, it's kind of weird because that's not generally kind of things like the UV peeler. I've been using for years, and I suppose it's just kind of quite. Look at that, perfect. Yeah, and I think it's kind of. I mean, the stream has definitely helped in working out, what I actually know, and what people ask questions about, which is definitely cool. I think once we get to the end of this competition, it'll be good to do, proper breakdown shots of it, and I can even, get this YouTube series online and do like a quick preview of it as well, and kind of do that way. Those years ago, imagine the rest of the worth day after Overwatch. That's that way. Yeah, do that. Yeah, thanks, MetaNerve. Well, you're welcome back anytime, MetaNerve. We can send people to space. We can't make decent tasting coffee mixtures. So it usually does. It's fine. Cool. Why aren't you snapping? Set to the grid now. This would be really annoying. Yes. How? I'm sure I've got a couple more of them. Knocking them out. Definitely have all of this guy. Boom. And then there's some more around here. Ooh. Something's screwed up a little bit here. Scale's a little off. Oh, what was I going to say, Angel, when you're doing your pipes and all your trim stuff, just do what I'm doing here, and as soon as you UV one, just copy and paste that throughout the scene. You don't need to spend time doing each one individually, even if the design's slightly different. Just start with the one that you've UV'd and just continue from there. And I know you probably already know that, but it's interesting how often so many people forget that kind of thing. Oh god, come on, so many pipes. That could be all the straight ones. Yeah. Ah, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to hide them. Now some of them can be a little out of whack because I scaled them. I suppose I could just use the rectangle on them and they should all go back, but I can deal with that later. See you soon, Sasho. Person who's ready for create tomorrow. Yeah, do it. That'll be great. Cool. Yeah. See you soon, Major. See you, Sasha. Yeah, and Angel F11. Yeah, you know, that's it. I knew it was something like that. And also, Angel, when you're doing the peeler, make sure you take the caps off the ends, otherwise it has a hissy fit. This rubbish I'm listening to. Cool. Okay, not many more to go, and then I might call it a night. Auto Angel, what I was doing just then was it created loads of red, UVs and overlapping, when two vertices still attached, when you still UV it, and you get loads of red. So instead of just manually ripping those bits off, moving the verts, just choose another edge and peel it again. And then what you can do is you can just take off one entire piece and attach it on the other side really quickly and easily. Yeah, so for example on this one, it's the edge that is away from the scene, but I'm going to have to fix all this. But if I just move it and just see what it looks like, I get a perfect one. And then I just select my original edge to identify where the original scene was, rip that off, select the other edge and put it onto the other side. It just makes the whole thing a hell of a lot easier. we got 3 pipe parts. Oh, so lucky. But what would be interesting for you would be, once you've done your initial 3, how would you go about adding variants? Would you do it all through vertex painting? What the hell's happened there? Sod it. Or would you, create some additional parts? To, mix it up a bit. Because essentially you could get away with a tiling texture across all the pipes, and then what you could do is you could use your trim sheet to add further detail on floating planes, which would be pretty epic and quite easy to achieve. Three pipes left. It's interesting to see where that pipe goes. That's odd. It's a bit better. a bit. Right, sorry I missed all of this. It's all the way, it's all easy. It's in hindsight, yeah. It's like when you get stuck in and build stuff, yeah. Just been looking at the other challenge to the same constantly. ArtStation. Yeah, Metal Nerve. If you go to ArtStation, you'll see what the crack is. Basically, in a nutshell, the theme is beyond human. What do you think what humanity will be like past right now? And you can pick a concept from the previous side of the competition, which is where I got Helio's concept from, or you can make your own. It's up to you. And then you have to, so our part of the challenge is to make it in 3D. Is there any more of these? Yes. one more over there. There we go, all UV'd. The only thing I need to do to the pipes is add subdivisions, but that can wait till tomorrow. See if it does it again. Although, before it goes, I want to save it and just like that, smooth in, save it again, export, same place, this one. Not much to go about this, but still quite a lot. That's the beauty of concentrate. Slap a complex extension on the panel in 10 seconds and some ball 3Ds. You've got to spend a week slaving over it. Just, I mean, I'd love to be able to do the concept side of things. It would be pretty epic. Might have to learn from you, Helio, one day. But yeah, I think right now it ain't gonna happen. How's this exported? Pipes. No. I don't know why that won't export. It's actually very annoying. And we've got UVs again, all matched up. Yeah, so I need to sort out the stretching on those ones, on these bigger ones, and just check the rest are okay. But yeah, I am pretty happy with that so far. So churn through some buildings tomorrow, get the ground in, just try and keep it going. Yeah, so I think if I can be doing this tomorrow and Thursday, or at least on Thursday, we can try and look at sorting the materials out. Then that would be pretty cool. So So, ace, save all, yes. And tomorrow I'm going to think about sorting this FBX issue. Probably doesn't look right. Oh, I love it. Oh, things you design, I know. Yeah, Feng Zhu, he's basically got it sorted. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there for tonight. So I will catch you all on Thursday if you're about. No worries if not. What I was going to say was MetaNerd, we've got a Discord if you're interested. Let me find the damn thing. We've got a Discord if you want to join it and, you know, look at some critiques and what have you. Up to you. A way to keep in touch with everyone, I suppose. Just texted the bot. Hell of that one, and then refine the panels in. Yeah. But yeah, so thanks again, guys, for stopping by, and there'll be more UV fun times on Thursday. Yeah. See you soon. When I figure out what I'm doing. There we go. Cool. Brill MetaNerd, that'd be great. Yeah. See you all next on Thursday. Bye bye.